Hello Year 1 and happy Wednesday. This is our third numeracy lesson together this week, and we are going to be looking at those number bonds again, and we are going to be looking at take away number sentences today. That means when we subtract, our numbers get smaller. So let's share the screen and you can find out exactly what we're up to today, and then we'll make sure we've got everything that we need as always before we start our lesson. So today is Wednesday, the 27th of January, 2021. And we're going to see today, how do brilliant mathematicians recall those number bonds? Now, recall means that you can remember which number goes with which. So if I said 19 add to make 20, you would know that it's 19 add 1. So that means that you're recalling it, you're able to tell me exactly what those number bonds are. So we're going to have a go today at remembering those two numbers, and then we're going to see if we can put them into a subtraction number sentence. So we'll do a warm up, we'll recall those number bonds, we'll create our number sentences with our subtraction today, and then we'll check our work before we say goodbye. So let's see what we need today. So today you need your pencil, you need your whiteboard and your whiteboard pen from your home learning packs, your exercise book, and you're going to need those counters back. So I've still got my sweets that I've been using on Mondays and Tuesdays lesson. You might want to go and find 20 pieces of Lego, 20 buttons, 20 pegs, whatever you can find, but you need 20 counters today. So if you need to go and grab anything for this lesson, pause the video and come back when you are ready. Okay, let's start with a warm up then. And it's still guess my number this week, but this time we're not using Dean's, we're not using our whole part model, we are going to use Numericon. So that means that you've got to see how many 10s and how many 1s I've got. Now remember, these blue bits make 10, don't they? And we know that because there are 10 little holes for that one piece of Numericon. So you've got 10s, and then you've got to find out how many 1s we've got. So if we did this one together, we would count like this: 10, 20, 30, stop, 31, 32, 33. So let's have a go at writing 33 on our whiteboards together. See if you can show me 33. We're going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you show me? 33. So we've got 3 10s and 3 1s. Well done. Okay, let's see if you can count up the 10s and 1s of this number. So have a little look, how many 10s can you see? And then count up the rest, count up the 1s. What's that number going to be? Once you think you've got it, write your number on your whiteboard. And get ready to show me your whiteboards in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you write 14? If you had 1 10 and 4 1s, you are absolutely right. Let's count together. We've got 10, stop, 11, 12, 13, 14. Our number was 14. Okay, rub your boards out. And the last one today before we get started is this number. How many 10s? How many 1s? Have a little go for me. How many 10s can you see? And then count up all the ones that are left over. And get ready to show me those boards in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was 25. And everybody have a really close look. Check your 5s. Down his neck, around his tummy, add a hat, and 5 looks funny. Is your 5 the right way round? Brilliant job. Let's just count to make sure we got the right answer. So we would have gone 10, 20, stop, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Brilliant job, everybody. So you can wipe those boards clean. You can click your lid on your pen because we are going to move on now to be thinking about those number bonds that we've looked at all week. And today we're going to be taking away. So I've got Trixie here, and Trixie's been very interested in our lessons this week because she knows I've been using sweets. And today she wants to start off with 20 sweets, and she's going to see how many she can take away. So remember, we're going to start with 20 objects. Can you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So Trixie has got 20 sweets. And what Trixie does is she starts off with 20, but she eats one of them. So we had 20 in our bowl. She takes one away. So we're going to use our number bonds today to use our takeaway knowledge. Have a little look at what this number sentence looks like. We started with 20 sweets. So our 20 is our first number today. It's our biggest number. Trixie took away one. So now, how many are left on our plate? There's 19. So look, your number bond knowledge, you know that 19 and 1 make 20. So you now know that if we started with 20 and we took away 1, there would be 19 left on the plate. Those two numbers still make 20, but today we're using the same numbers in another different order. Okay, so remember today we start with 20. So let's have a little look. We start with 20, so let's see how quickly we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we've started with 20. And this time, watch, she doesn't just take away 1, she takes away 2. She eats 2. So we started with 20. Trixie takes 1, 2 sweets away. So how many do we have left? Let's have a little look at my number sentence. We started with 20. Trixie took 2 away. So our number that is left on our plate is 18. And we know that because we know that 18 add 2 make 20. So we're recalling those numbers, but in a different order today. So, you know what? She's here. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for just a moment and I'm going to need your help because Trixie's here. And Trixie has been loving eating our sweets. So she wants to see if you can write this number sentence down. So find your whiteboards, find your pens, because Trixie is going to start with her 20 sweets. So I'm going to hold all 20 here for her. And I am going to take away a number and you're going to see if you can solve the number problem. Okay, so you might want to do this with me. You might want your 20 objects. So are they all together? Okay, you've got your 20. Trixie's going to eat 1. Oh, she likes that one. She's going to eat 2. And she's going to have another one, 3. So we started off with 20, but Trixie's taken away 3 of them. How many have I got left? Oh, how many have I got left? Well, let's see if we can have a count. So Trixie's got her 3. I'm going to put Trixie over there to enjoy her 3. And we're going to count how many are left. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And you might have already known that if your number bond knowledge is going really well, because you would have known 3 and 17 make a number to 20. So, year 1, if I was to write that number sentence down, I started with 20 in my pot. Then there's my takeaway symbol. Trixie took away 3 in her mouth. And that means that I've just counted how many are left, and that equals 17. So I started off with my big number 20, I took away 3, and now I've got 17 left. And I know that's right because 3 and 17 is that number bond to get to 20. So what we're going to do today is we're going to see if we can write some takeaway, some subtraction number sentences using those number bonds to help us. So let's get back to sharing my screen and I can show you your 3 challenges today. Now you can pick the green, you can pick the yellow, or you can pick the red. So if you want to have a go at the green challenge, you're going to need your objects, and you could use your 10 frames by drawing them, or you could use a pot like I have, and you're going to see if you can help with the problems I'm about to show you by moving your objects. So you're going to start with 20, and you're going to see if you can take some away to solve my problems. Now, if you are up for the yellow challenge, and I think lots of you will be able to do this one, you're going to see if you can work in a system again. So you're going to see if you can work systematically to solve all of the number bonds with the subtraction number sentence. And if you're up for another challenge, you can have a go at the red task where Trixie's done some work, but it needs a bit of improving. It needs to be marked and it needs to be edited. So you need to find her mistakes and help solve them for her. So let's have a little look and see what each task is all about. If you would like to start with the green task, that means you're going to start with your 20 sweets and you're going to take away 4 and find your answer. You're then going to start with your 20 sweets and take away 3 to find your answer. And when you're feeling confident with that, you've got a little bit of an extra challenge. Down the bottom, I've said on small bits of paper, can you write the numbers 1 to 20? So if I've got my small pieces of paper, I could write 1, and then I could write 2 on the next bit, all the way to 20, and I could fold them up. Then you're going to do a lucky dip, and you're going to take that number away from your 20 objects. So don't forget to use your objects to help you. So if you're going to have a go by using your objects to help solve these problems, pause the video here. If you're going to go on to the yellow challenge, you have got to work systematically, which means you're going to start with 20 and take away 0. You're then going to start with 20 and take away 1. Start with 20 and take away 2. All the way until you are taking 20 away from 20. So you've got to keep going, and we know there's lots and lots of number bonds that you could solve by following the systematic approach. So if you're going to have a go at this challenge, pause the video here. And if you're going to have a look at Trixie's work, which of the following are not number bonds? So can you correct Trixie's mistakes that she has made? So you've got to start off by having a look at all of the blue number sentences. Can you spot which one is wrong and change it to make the right answer? Then have a go at looking at all the yellow number sentences. Which one is wrong and can you change it to make it right? And then finally, look at the green number sentences. which one's wrong, see if you can edit it to make it correct. So pause the video here if you're having a go at the red challenge. Okay, brilliant job, year one. We are nearly at the end of our lesson now, because what we're going to do is we're going to have a look back at each colour challenge and we're going to mark it together. So you can see all the number bonds that we have been using when we've been writing subtraction number sentences. So let's share my screen for the final time today and I can show you exactly what the answers were to each of the challenges. Now let's start with the green challenge. The green challenge was asking you to start with your 20 objects and you had to take away 4. So have a little look on this side of the screen because I'm about to take away 4 out of my 20 objects. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what number am I left with? How many are still there? Got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if you wrote that 20 take away 4 was 16, give yourselves a big tick, well done. And then you had to start with 20 objects again, and this time you had to take away 3. 1, 2, 3. How many were we left with? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So well done if you got those 2 answers right. And if you went on to play the game with all your folded up pieces of paper, you have done a super job. Well done. Now, if you went on to the yellow challenge, look at all of these number bonds that we could have created. That means we're starting with 20 today, and you would have taken away 0 first to make 20. Then you would have taken away 1 and had 19, 2 and been left with 18, taken away 3 and got 17, 4 and got 16, 5 and got 15 left, 6 and had 14 left. And you might be recognizing that pattern again that we've looked at this week. You then would have taken away 7 and had 13, taken away 8 and been left with 12, taken away 9 and been left with 11, 10 and had 10 left over, 11 and had 9, taken away 12 and been left with 8, taken away 13 and been left with 7. This is our systematic approach. 14 and been left with 6, 15 and been left with 5, taken away 16 to leave 4, taken away 17 to have 3, taken away 18 to have 2 left, 19 to have 1 left, and if you took 20 away from 20, there would have been nothing left. So if you need to pause the screen now and check all of your subtraction number sentences, have a go at doing that for me now. And finally, let's have a go at marking our red challenge. Now, you had to spot Trixie's mistakes here. So we had to see and have a look at all the blue number sentences. Which one wasn't right? Well, it was the first one, because Trixie had said that 20 take away 2 made 17. Now, Trixie, if we had 20 and we took away 2, it would have been 18. So you might have edited it that way. I had a go at making sure that my equal answer was right. So I said that 20 take away 3 would have made 17. Now, let's have a little look at those yellow number sentences. Which one was wrong? Well, it was this one, because what number should we have started with? We should be starting with 20. So we need to move the 20 to the front, and the 17 is our answer. 20 take away 3 sweets would have made 17. And our final number sentences, let's see which one was wrong. It was the middle one, Because if we started with 20 and we took away 20, we would have nothing left. So it means that our answer was wrong there. 20, take away 20, makes 0. Everything's gone. So if you got those number sentences right and you edited the ones that Trixie was working on, brilliant job for doing the red challenge. So well done today, Year 1. You have been looking at those number bond facts again, but today we've looked at solving some subtraction number sentences. So we started with the whole number 20 and we made our numbers get smaller by taking away. So remember, you can keep going over those number facts to 20, and tomorrow we're going to see if we can use those same numbers in a different order when looking at our subtraction number sentences. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care and have a lovely rest of your day.